our audience. Today, the stars of the show are from Timahoe, County Laois. Having said that, Sheila Headen, I have to tell you,
Yes,
I know Tim O'Connor, he's the head of sport. I know Tim O'Shea, he's a draper in Middleton. Where is Timahoe?
Timahoe, where is Timahoe? Timahoe is near Stradbally, where they have the steam rally every year.
Oh,
it's just 4 miles further on.
So it would be a fairly quiet, pastoral
it is,
country. I know we have some photographs. We have one, I don't know, I think the Director General's helicopter must have been passing over it on the day. This is Timahoe from the air.
That is Timahoe from the air, yes.
And I mean this kindly, there's not an awful lot to it. Like, it's basically a small village built around a green, is that right?
That's right, yes, that's right.
And we have a shot then of the thing, there it is at ground level.
That's right, yes, that's it.
Lovely and tranquil,
yes,
with
we
the
had
petrol
a barrack,
pumps.
yeah. We had a barrack there until 1937. We had the Garda Síochána there, and it was lovely for the pubs, but I wasn't there that time, not until 1944. And the guards were gone there. Stradbally now would be the nearest place.
When you say it was lovely, but was that your business? Were you in the pub business?
In the pub business, yes, for 50 years. And Derek, I was in passive smoking for 50 years, and I'm still alive.
And far from passive as well.
And I just want to know if Mr. Gallagher or Mr. Player would take me on for an advertisement. I don't want money.
But the chances are, you see, that when you were working in the bar, you didn't inhale. That was the.
Oh, I think I did. Oh, I think I did. My friends would bring me out.
How did you come to get the pub?
It's a long story. My husband Willie Headen, he inherited that from his grandfather. The Father Dowlings were there, 2 Father Dowlings. That's how there's a rosary room, 2 Father Dowlings, and it was built by some Phelans.
2 priests owned the pub.
Well, it's a long story.
Yeah, I say it is.
Yes.
The bishop, the bishop would love to hear that one.
Yes. I think that the people who were building it, it's a very big house, 21 apartments, and the people who were building it, I think, went a little redundant, and the priests were a guarantor for pub. So that was the way it ended up. They were very decent people, and they passed it on then to the Father Dowlings. Father Cornelius
the
Dowling.
only pub I've ever heard of that had a rosary room.
It had a rosary room, and my husband Willie was born in that rosary room.
And were there prayer meetings in the pub or anything like that?
Not really.
No.
No. When you have
how did you keep order in the place? Because you know fellas with a few drinks on them.
The rosary room was one thing, room 13 was the other thing, and if they really outstepped the thing, they were ordered that they would be put into room 13 or into the rosary room to say the rosary. But immediately they would have manners.
And what was so horrid about room 13? What was the penalty there?
Something, I think there was a ghost in it or something.
This is really your typical country pub. It was owned by a couple of priests. It had a rosary room, and room 13 was haunted.
Room 13 was haunted, that's right. Yes, there's a publican in Durham now, Michael Carlin. He could tell you all about it, because he was often threatened.
The other thing I'm curious about is your club is what, the Rambling House Club?
Yes, a very good club. Teasy will be telling you about it.
But the meeting place for this club?
I live exactly, Pink House is exactly between the 2 pubs. Exactly, and fastened onto one of them, actually. Yes, the girl
You
is
just
here.
haven't been able to get away from the drink.
I'm always trying to get off of it.
So does the club actually meet in your house?
They meet, yes, they do. Yes.
This explains, we have some
They're
photographs.
All here. They're all here
we have
today.
some photographs which actually show people sort of getting together. I was trying to figure, now, exactly.
That's
what's
in
going
our
on?
back kitchen now.
That's your back kitchen?
It is,
You're
yes.
not still churning your own butter.
That is not the pub now. It's where I moved out.
That's where you're living now?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's where we're living now.
50 years you got a pub, you could have accommodated 1,000 people.
Yes.
Now you're running a club in your house.
That's right, that's right.
Well,
yes.
And this is it. How often do you meet?
We meet every second Friday night.
Well, I mean, I can see the grub is out there, and we saw the bit of music. Have we any other photographs there that give us an idea of what's going on? Ah,
That's Paddy.
there's a good
Yes,
clue.
yes, that's Paddy
Bit of a
Bow
session.
and Mrs. Molly with the violin and Annie with the accordion.
Right.
Oh, there.
And who's that leading the sing-song?
Sorry, that is T.Z. O'Byrne is playing the piano there.
Right.
Our organist, Ita Culleton, is back here someplace, but she was
You're pretty
caught up.
self-contained. But you call yourselves a rambling club. I mean, looks more like a gambling club to be quite candid.
Father Breen is very good. He's here in the audience too, and he's very good. He calls in because we're old people, not a threat to anybody.
Is this Father Aces up the sleeve, Breen, that you're talking about? I mean, apart from just have to think, apart from the gambling and the drink and the crack, I mean, a rambling club suggests that you go out and go places.
We do in the summertime. We do. We go places and we walk around the back avenue. The O'Moores lived in Laois. That's Johnny will be telling you all about that.
Sure.
The O'Moores. That's the O'Moore County, and we walk around the O'Moores back avenue. 3
You have
miles.
a ramble. Sure, it helps to work up a thirst.
That's right. That's right. I did the other thing, Derek.
What was that?
I changed I couldn't get. Willie was very nice, and people would have a 4-letter word, or maybe a longer word. I took the F out of it and made it, put a T in, and if the customer outstepped himself, he knew better things. We didn't call it what the other people call it. We put a T instead of the F. Try it out, Derek.
I would be afraid to fry it. I would be afraid to fry it out in case I got my T's twisted.